Hello dear students, welcome in today's English video lecture. Students, today we are going to discuss our lesson 1.3, the call of the soil. All of you know that before every lesson we have icebreakers. We have some activities given in the section icebreakers. These activities are to check your previous knowledge and to make familiar you with the coming lesson. So let us discuss those activities first and then we will turn towards our lesson. First activity is discuss the following with your partner and complete the following sentences. One is done for you. Students, if possible, please keep your book open. We are on page number 25. We have given incomplete sentences and we are expected to complete those sentences by writing our own responses. First one is, before eating apples brought from the market, I wash and peel them off. Second sentence that we are expected to complete is, in a farmer's market we find dash dash. So all of you know that in farmer's market we find all kinds of fruits, vegetables. Number 3, food adulteration means. Now, many of you might me means I think maybe many of you don't know the meaning of this word adulteration. So, if possible, please go through dictionary and try to find out this word. See what is the meaning of this word. Actually, food alteration means adding small quantity of non-nutritious substances intentionally to improve the appearance, texture, or storage properties of the food. बाजारामध्ये काही फळांना किंवा काही भाज्यांना त्यांचा उत्पन्न वाढावं, त्यांची गुणवत्ता वाढावी यासाठी काही ॲडिशनल रसायनांचा वापर केला जातो. काही औषध असतील किंवा काही all of you know all those additions. So those are called as food adulteration. Organic food is grown by using dash dash. Students, all of you know that now organic food, it is now a new trend. आपण त्याला सेंद्रिय भाजीपाला किंवा सेंद्रिय खतावर वाढलेलं अन्न असं म्हणतो. So organic food is grown by using natural materials, methods and conditions. All of you know that. Organic fertilizers means the fertilizers derived from animal matter or wastes, human excreta, vegetable matter. For example, compost and crop residues. जे सेंद्रिय खतं आहेत, मग त्याच्यामध्ये जनावरांपासून तयार केलेलं सेंद्रिय खत असेल, कंपोस्ट खत म्हणतो आपण त्याला. त्याचबरोबर क्रॉप रेसिड्यूज म्हणजे शेतामध्ये पीक घेतल्यानंतर जो मागे काही टाकाऊ पदार्थ उरतात त्याच्यापासून बनवलेलं खत असेल. सो ऑल द व्हेजिटेबल्स अँड फ्रूट्स विच आर ग्रोन बाय यूजिंग ऑर्गॅनिक फर्टिलायझर्स. Now let us discuss the second activity. Complete the following web diagram. Students, in exam you will be given one diagram, incomplete diagram, and you are expected to complete it. Keep it in mind that when you are completing web diagram, points should be brief, your answers should be brief. You are not expected to write the whole sentence in a box, only point. So what diagram is given here? Rice varieties available at my grocer's shop. You know, grocery, किराणा माल म्हणतो आपण. So grocer shop, किराणा मालाच्या दुकानामध्ये अवेलेबल असणाऱ्या rice varieties. So you know the names, means number of varieties are there. Ambe Mohor, Basmati, Chinor, Indrayani, HMT Kolam. So all these are the rice varieties. Now next activity. Find out from your grandparents or parents the names of vegetables and fruits they had eaten in their childhood and mention how the vegetables and fruits are different from the ones today. Now, students, this is very important and interesting question. Now, all of we are in 21st century. Means our grandparents, our parents, at their time, the situation was different. Now, the situation is different. They have eaten different kind of food, and now we are eating different kind of food. So, what is the difference? You can discuss with your grandfather or grandmother. What columns are given here? Name of the vegetables or fruits, shape, color, and taste. For discussion, I have chosen three, two fruits and one vegetable fruit. So, let us talk about mango. During our grandparents' time, mangoes were of uh, means actually here the shape and all that it will be the same, but we will have a difference between taste. पूर्वीचे जे आमराई असायच्या आंब्यांची झाडं असायची त्यावेळेसचे आंबे त्यांची चव आणि आताची चव यात खूप फरक आहे. बनाना पूर्वी झाडाला पिकलेली केळी आणि आता झाडाला असणारी केळी किंवा बाजारामध्ये आपण जी विकत घेतोय ती केळी, देर इज मच डिफरन्स. लेडी फिंगर means again difference. So you have to discuss all these things with your grandparents. Why we are discussing all these things? We will discuss it in the lesson. Next activity is you might have learnt about organic farming. Make groups and discuss the difference between conventional farming and organic farming and write it down. Now, actually, students, this activity is class activity. When you will be here with your friends, you can discuss. But now you are at home, you are alone. You can discuss with your father or mother, or you can discuss with your brother or sister. If possible, if not possible, just think about it. What is the columns? What are columns are given? Conventional farming. आपली पारंपरिक शेती जी आहे ती conventional and organic farming. सेंद्रिय शेती म्हणतो आपण त्याला. Actually, students here, conventional farming, though it is traditional, conventional, पण आता सध्या प्रचलित असणारी शेती म्हणून इथे conventional म्हटलेले and organic by using organic fertilizers only. So the difference in conventional farming we can see the large quantity of food, production of large quantity of food. उत्पन्न खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती असतं. इकडे अजून त्याची लेस मॅन्युअल लेबर, बऱ्यापैकी शेतीतली कामं जी आहेत ती आधुनिक तंत्रज्ञान वापरून केली जातात. एक्स्ट्रा यूज ऑफ केमिकल्स अँड पेस्टिसाइड्स मे अफेक्ट इकोसिस्टम. So here in conventional farming, large number of pesticides for or means inorganic fertilizers are used. But what about organic farming that we are expecting now in 21st century? In organic farming, production is less, means quantity of food, quantity of yield is less, but it is really very important for our ecological system, or it is good for our health. And for organic farming we need more labors. So all these are the differences. So overall, if somebody will ask you which kind of farming will you prefer, obviously all of we will say organic farming, because the food produced by organic farming is really very good for our health. Now students, this lesson, no, the call of the soil is really very interesting. The writer of this lesson, let us know something about the writer. Writer of this lesson is Venkateshwaran, Venkat Iyer. Born in 1966, Venkateshwaran Iyer is a science graduate and a certified project management professional. He last worked with IBM in Mumbai as a project manager for software implementation. After 17 years in the IT industry, he quit in 2004. Quit, left the job. He quit in 2004 to live on his organic farm in Peth village in Dahanu Taluka, Palghar district, Maharashtra. Students, this writer Venkateshwaran Iyer, highly qualified, having a good job in IT sector, still after some years he thought that I should not continue this job. I want to go in a village and I want to have my own farm. I want to do farming. And so he came in the Palghar district and he started his organic farming in his village. Now see, this lesson, as I said, is very interesting. The call of the soil, a scent of rice. Now here you have an idea, or you have given a clue, a scent of rice. So actually this lesson is about a variety of rice. So let us discuss what variety, what kind of rice, and what kind of challenges, everything faced by the writer. It was April 2004. I stood in the middle of the lush green field of my moong, green gram, and looked around me. It was just before sunrise, and the sky was turning a bright orange. The ground was damp, and the leaves were shining with dew. My bare feet were muddy as I walked around, gingerly inspecting the plants. Students, here are some new words for you. Gingerly. Gingerly means very cautious or careful, very carefully. So here writer is expressing, or writer is sharing his experience, his past incident of his life. As I said, he came to the village in Palghar district. He started his farming. So in the farm he was standing. The farm was having ग्रीन ग्राम, आपण त्याला मूग म्हणतो, मुगाची शेती. तर त्या मुगाच्या शेती असणाऱ्या शेतामध्ये रायटर उभे होते. अँड इट वॉज जस्ट बिफोर सनराईज अँड द स्काय वॉज टर्निंग ऑरेंज, bright orange. It was early morning time and writer was in the farm and it was very fresh atmosphere. The ground was damp असं ओलसर चिखल वगैरे असं असणारं, and the leaves were shining with dew. You can see in the image. My barefoot अणवाणी पाय म्हणतो आपण, पायात चप्पल नसल्यामुळे अणवाणी पायाने जेव्हा ते शेतामध्ये चालत होते. सो my bare feet were muddy as I walked around gingerly inspecting the plants. He was inspecting those gram plants. Around we were rows of chiku trees and below a dense foliage of mango. Dense foliage of moong. Foliage means the leaves of a tree or a plant. ते ज्या शेतामध्ये होते त्या ठिकाणी संपूर्ण सगळीकडे मुगाची शेती होती. बाजूलाच सगळ्या बाजूनं, सगळ्या चारही बाजूंनी चिकूची झाडं होती, चिकूचे रोज, अँड खाली असं घनदाट सगळं ते छान पसरलेलं सगळं ते मुगाची शेती. At that point I could not have asked for anything more. The moong plants, not more than 2 feet tall, had green pods having out. The pods were not yet ripe and there was a light fuzz growing on them. There was still some time before the harvest. I felt exhilarated. So you can imagine, if you have seen the green gram plants, ही जी रोपं असतात, झाडं असतात मुगाची, ती अगदी छोटी, आपल्या गुडघ्या एवढी वगैरे असतात. आणि तो ज्या वेळेला रायटर त्या शेतामध्ये उभा होता त्यावेळी त्या झाडावरती शेंगा पण आल्या होत्या. आणि when he observed those pods, pod शेंगा, त्या शेंगांवरती अजून त्या पिकायला किंवा तयार होण्यासाठी वेळ होता. त्या अजून ग्रीन होत्या आणि त्याच्यावर अशी बारीक कूस, लव म्हणतो आपण, बारीक लव होती त्याच्यावरती, छान अशी मऊ. सो he was experiencing and he was enjoying each and every moment and each and every sight of the farm. सगळंच ते सगळं हिरवळ शेतातली, त्यात छोट्या छोट्या शेंगा, बाजूला असणारे चिकूच झाड, हे सगळं बघून रायटर वॉज फिलिंग व्हेरी हॅपी, व्हेरी एक्साइटेड. I stood watching the sun rise above the towering trees across the dens and slowly made my way back to the house. A white structure in the middle of this greenery. I could not believe that I was the owner of this land and I was looking at my first crop as a farmer. So, students, what is special about the crop? Why he is discussing it in detail? Because that green gram yield or that crop, it was his first crop. शेती घेतल्यापासून किंवा शेती करायला लागल्यापासून त्या शेतामधलं पहिलं पीक ते म्हणजे त्यांनी लावलेले हे मुगाची शेती. आणि त्यामुळे ही वॉज रिअली व्हेरी हॅपी. आणि यू कॅन इमॅजिन इफ यू आर लिव्हिंग इन अ सिटी and when you go to village you feel the difference, you can feel the difference and you really enjoy the village life because everywhere greenery, fresh clean air, and nature, company of nature. So all these things are really very exciting and beautiful. So writer was in the farm and he was observing the sunrise. खूप छान असं you can imagine, you can see in the image, you can have an idea that असं खूप सगळं छान ऑरेंज झालेलं आकाश, खाली छान हिरवळ असणारे ते मुगाचं पीक, त्याला आलेल्या शेंगा, साईडनं चिकूची झाडं, हे सगळंच बघून ही वॉज रिअली व्हेरी हॅपी अँड ही वॉज फिलिंग प्राऊड टू हॅव हिज ओन फार्म. स्वतःची शेती असल्याचा त्यांना एक विशिष्ट अभिमान पण झाला की किती छान. After I had paid the advance money for the land, I thought I would have some time to get familiar with farming. But Moru Dada, the broker who got us the land, had other ideas. He was keen that we plant moong at once. I was not prepared for this. I was still reading books and trying to figure out what we could sow and how we should go about it. Moru Dada was quite firm. He said the season was right for sowing moong and the best seeds were available in Surat in the adjacent state of Gujarat. So students, as I said, writer was in the IT sector and he came in Palghar district for farming. He started his own farming. So the person from whom he bought the land was Moru Dada. ज्यांच्याकडून ती शेती त्यांनी विकत घेतली ते मोरू दादा. Now writer was doing farming first time. So he took advice of Moru Dada that what kind of plant and crop I should take. So Moru Dada advised him to take green gram crop. सुरुवातीला तुम्ही छान मुगाची शेती करा because now the season is very favorable for green gram and you will have better yield. आणि खूप वातावरण आता पोषक असल्यामुळे हाच सीझन असल्यामुळे तुम्ही छान पीक केलं तर तुम्हाला चांगला फायदा होईल. आणि त्याचबरोबर यू कॅन हॅव गुड सीड्स फ्रॉम सुरत. म्हणजे जेव्हा पीक आपण शेती करतो तेव्हा शेतीमध्ये पेरणी करण्यासाठी जे आपण बियाणं वापरतो ते चांगल्या प्रतीचं असेल तर शेती चांगली होते, उत्पन्न चांगलं मिळतं. त्याच्यामुळे मोरू दादा ॲडवाइस्ड हिम टू ब्रिंग seeds from Surat, Gujarat. I made a quick trip to Surat and bought around 10 kilograms of moong. Moru Dada rented his tractor to plow the land and quickly planted moong all over the place. So as Moru Dada advised him to have green grams yield crop, immediately writer went to Surat and he brought those good seeds. And after coming back, Mordada, that owner of that land, means the person who sold his land to writer. Mordada rented his tractor to plow and the land and quickly planted moong all over the place. All of you know that छान पेरणी करावी लागते. तर मग हे जे होते मोरू दादा, त्यांच्याकडे जो ट्रॅक्टर होता तो भाड्यानं घेऊन मग त्यांनी ती पेरणीचं काम सगळ्या शेतामध्ये पूर्ण केलं. अँड ही प्लांटेड ऑल दोज सीड्स. A few days later, we were overjoyed, very happy, became very happy to see tiny green leaves, tiny, small. I had never seen moong growing before and was thrilled at the sight. Thrilled, excited. I was it was the same thrill I had felt as a young boy when I saw the first of the hibiscus I had planted bloom at the railway quarters in Ville Parla in Mumbai. I was grateful to have taken Moru's advice. Now, after plowing and sowing the seeds, after some days, writers saw tiny green leaves in the farm. ती जी पेरणी केली होती त्यानंतर काही दिवसांनीच रायटरला शेतामध्ये खूप छान लहान लहान रोपं उगवलेली दिसली. टायनी स्मॉल लीव्स. अँड रायटर बिकेम सो हॅपी. Writer was very happy because means it was his first experience. When he was a boy, he planted hibiscus plant. Hibiscus जास्वंद म्हणतो आपण. So when he saw the first flower on the tree, hibiscus flower on the tree, he became very happy at that time. And now today, after many years, now he is very means elderly person. Still, he had the same feeling to see those green, small, tiny leaves. So it was really happy and exciting experiment or experience also. So writer says that I was very grateful to have taken Moru's advice. He felt thankful to Moru Dada because Moru Dada advised him to plant or to have green grams seed, that crop. So students, I hope you might have enjoyed the lecture, understood the lecture. If possible, please read the remaining part of the lesson. I'm sure you will enjoy it and it will be better to understand the remaining part of the story. So thank you very much.